What's going on, everybody? All right, so I thought I'd do a quickie little Bitcoin update. Trying out a new setup here. Got my my Xbox headphones with the music going on. I feel like I sound weird. I think I sound fucking weird in general when I talk, especially coming out of your speakers. I feel that my voice is pretty gay for a guy that gets on here and puts his face in his voice out. I'm a little bit leery of my voice, and now it sounds even worse with these headphones on, not gonna lie. So whatever. Insecurity's out of the way. Vulnerability out there. Okay. Fuck it. What am I seeing today? Well, we have a weekly green dot forming. Weekly green dot forming on the weekly. I've said that like weekly, like a lot of times now. Weekly. Now, what does that mean for us currently? Well, we could look at it in a bunch of different ways. We can look at it at the end of our cycle type of thing. We can look at it from over here to where we're going to do something like this. We can look at it to where we're over here and, fuck around like this, and then that type of thing. But we are stuck in between the 21 and the 50 on the weekly. Okay, as you can see, we have been trading inside of that for, if you want to count this wick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks now. 8 weeks inside of this. I guess we won't really count this here. We traded in it, but then we closed out of it. We can call it 8 weeks. So, for me, like where is that? Where did I post that bullshit here? Daily, right there. So we've kind of tried to start breaking out of that trend line. No, not yet. So we go up to the daily and it looks like we're breaking above it, and then we go to the 12-hour. Here we are. So it's definitely something that we need to keep an eye on. Okay, there's a lot of supply up here. People are selling up here. Okay, they are definitely trying to suppress price. Okay, so what are my thoughts? I'm thinking we come down, and the 12-hour kind of makes it a little bit more clear here for me. Okay, I'd like to see somewhere around 78K touched. We keep fucking around up here and then make our way down here for a nice higher low, and then make our way back up to somewhere around here. Okay, put my little green box of wants and needs up here, somewhere up here. I'm gonna make it a little taller, come up into the 99s, somewhere like that. Bring it over. let's see if we can make that happen. So I was long on Ethereum and the corn. Ethereum looks pretty strong, and we'll look at that. Geo's yumminess. Ethereum looked pretty fucking good here for a bit until I closed out my long on both Ethereum and Bitcoin. Simply because we hit 786 again, and I said, nah, peace out. I'll take $1,200 in about 45 minutes. 4 hour. This 4 hour money flow is what's doing it for me right now, okay? This 4 hour money flow is, and this momentum wave, I am really, really liking this here, okay? Coming into Friday, this is gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. The 2 hour looks like shit. It did up until we printed this 2 hour candle about 40 minutes ago, and that's kind of what's been giving us that push. But it looked pretty bleak there. Look at that. If you get rid of this green here, this green dot, and you come back to here, this wasn't looking so hot, and I was like, oh, this looks like fucking dog shit. And then we printed, 9 o'clock came around, we started to get a little move up. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm just one of those guys that just, sometimes you gotta say what the fuck, and you just all in. So that's what I did. I didn't really go all in though. 4 hour looks good. 2 hour looks better. The 1 hour money flow is wanting to, we could get a money flow fake out here on the 0 line, so I'm not too worried about that. 6 hour, I think the 6 hour looks okay-ish. I'm not super excited about the 6 hour, actually. 8 hour, now that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna see some upside here, okay? Upside possible. We have our spike MACD here. Little fake out here. I really like this. I really like that a lot. Okay, 10 hours probably gonna look similar. Green dot, 12 hour. Yeah, we're gonna get another green dot printing right here. So, maybe we get a little pullback. Maybe we get a bit of a pullback and we can get long again, but I'm thinking, all right, let's see, let's do something like this. Make it green. Maybe we get something like that. And we front run that maybe. I don't know. Possible. Well, I'm super glad I sold my bag. So anyways, maybe come down to 84, down to here, maybe get into this 15-minute. But that's kind of what I'm seeing, folks. Kind of what I'm seeing here. Weekly green dot. Now it's gone away. Let's see what the daily looks like. I don't know. That money flow is kind of zigzagging along there. 150 minute. Not looking too terrible. All right, let's talk about one more thing real quick. Okay, let's talk about one more thing real quick here. let's talk about Monday range, okay? And we'll go to like the 30 minute because it's a little bit more clear here, okay? Now, Gio and I were going back and forth about Monday's range, and we had our established range, okay? The low, the high. And when you deviate either the low or the high, you look to enter upon re-entering the range. Okay, and that's what we did after this pump, scam pump. Okay, you re-enter short here, and it played out TP1 for me, the midpoint. Okay, as you can see, people took profit here. Okay, people took profit, and then we eventually said see ya. Okay, back tested the midpoint as resistance, and then came down fully out, full range, boom, boom. However, there are instances where you reclaim the range again and you trade the range one more time. Why not? Trade it back up with the intent of TPing at the midpoint here. And that's what I did yesterday, TP'd. Now we didn't make it back up to the high, which is totally fine, which is why for me, we TP at the midpoint. Plain and simple. Okay, now if we're gonna play out the range and just boom, enter short, and we're not doing shit until we get to the low, then you're more than welcome to do that. But that would have worked here, but not here. Okay. Oh, we're gonna TP at the high. Well, you would have gotten stopped out. And so for me, midpoint TP, it works. Yeah, we fucked around here. You know, we've putzed around here, and I wasn't definitely going long anytime in here because I was sleeping. Okay, for me, I was sleeping. But I did go long here. I was driving to Phoenix. Okay, and I saw VWAP support, Monday low support, so I went long and TP'd here. So just because we have a Monday's range play out doesn't mean like, oh, it's all over with, all done, all gone, all done. No, Monday's range is still in effect. It's shit here. It's fucking Wednesday. These trades work out Monday or Tuesday, Wednesdays. It's still Wednesday, and it's still played out for me to the mid-range and then some. Okay, yeah. Once I saw this bullshit, I got out very quickly when we started reversing here. This was bad news, and I mean, I was already in heavy profit, and then it started turning south on people. See you later. So don't think that Monday's range is done when there's one range play and that's it. Okay, back tested this for a while. I back tested a lot of this way back, and the mid-range plays out even after the range fully played out once. Shit, the range has played out twice before. Okay, so there's that. So what am I right now? What am I expecting in the mid-range? Yeah, I'm thinking. Give me a second. Spit it out, Pollock, right? Spit it out. Okay. We have, give me 1 second. I got some shit real quick. Hold on. All right. All right, we have liquidity, as we know, above us, above that 88K range. Okay, 86. have a lot of liquidity up here. Okay, and we know what we do. We know we got a lot. We have this entire 4-hour order block that we still haven't, in my opinion, mitigated completely. We just tapped it yesterday. Okay, we tapped it 2 days ago, and then that was it. So above this wick here at 86.5, as you can see, okay, we have all this liquidity here. 140 million, 90 million. We got 250 million worth of liquidity. I think we're gonna go grab this. Okay, and we have some spots down here too. I believe we're gonna first come up here, which is gonna take out this wick here and get us up into this range. Completely mitigate this. Okay, and we'll talk about this fib here tomorrow. We'll talk about this fib here later. So I think we're gonna come up here, take out this high and this high. Most likely, in my opinion, most likely before Friday's New York session closes. Okay, this is going to get taken out, maybe even this one here. Okay, come up and tap this 88.9. We might even hit 89 before tomorrow. Before tomorrow's New York session closes. Okay, we're looking real good here. We got some possible, well, we got bear divs forming on the MACD and the RSI. Interesting. So that's going to be lower, super lower time frame shit. Okay. Interesting. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping we come back down to like, man, I'm really hoping we come down here first, but that's not going to happen. So that's not really a quickie update, was it? It was more of a long-termer. I got to get into the office though, so that's where I'm at. That's my thoughts. I think we're gonna take this liquidity here, and maybe even this one here. No, wait a minute. That's a 30-minute. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna take this one, and we're gonna take this one here. Okay. Those are my thoughts. Non-financial advice, NFA. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your morning, noon, evening, night, and we'll chat later. Deuces.